I have a dog barking. This is great. Hi everybody, I am Molly from the Wednesday Edit, and I have been asked by the Glasglow Girls Club to be one of their glow getters and help you grow your following on your blog. A couple of you have asked some pretty good in-depth questions about how you can grow your blog in a world where we're already quite fiercely populated with bloggers. I've had so many great questions from you guys about how to grow your blog, how to make money off it, how to get people to your blog, and various other questions. And I think it's about time we sat down, we had a chat, we grabbed a cup of tea, and we just talked about it. Just open up a conversation, have a wee talk. Keep on watching if this is something you're interested in, if you want to know about how to grow your blog and how to keep it successful. So one of the first questions I had, and it was definitely a question that I got quite a lot of, was how to monetize your blog. So in layman's terms, really how to make money from your blog. I'm not saying you're going to earn 3 grand in the first week and you're going to run to Chanel and you're going to buy that Chanel bag that you definitely wanted to. It's definitely not going to happen. In my first year of blogging, I think I earned about £500 in my first year. It was definitely not something that was like, I'm going to give up my job for. I've been blogging for 6 years and I'm in my 7th year of blogging, and I'm now getting to the point where I do it full time along with, you know, various other businesses that I own, but I do it full time. So I kind of know what I'm doing. So when I started out with my blog, monetization was something that 7 years ago really wasn't something that we were talking about. We weren't blogging to make money. We were just blogging because we had a space on the internet. We could talk about anything we wanted, and we used that space to connect with like-minded individuals. However, blogging is a completely different ballgame. People are now waking up and looking at the industry and thinking, oh, hold on a minute, there's a good buck to be made in this. I will say, if you're going into blogging to make money, you're going to be very, very disappointed, because blogging to make money is going to take you a long time, a lot of dedication and a lot of hard work that you probably do not have time for if you're holding down a full-time job and if you're, you know, got kids or other commitments you have to do. It is definitely not something that's going to make you money overnight. Definitely not going to make you money overnight. However, if you're dedicated, if you're talented, and if you build up the skills you learn over the course of time, it's definitely something that can make you money. The first way how to make money off of blogging is for sure using AdSense. If you are a self-hosted blogger, this is not really going to be something that applies to you. However, if you're just starting out with blogging, I highly doubt that you're going straight down the self-hosted route. So if you're using a platform like WordPress or Blogger, which Blogger was what I started out in, and if I didn't go self-hosted, I'd still be on Blogger. Like, trust me, like, it's something that I would still definitely be on. Sites like WordPress and Blogger, 9 times out of 10 they will have a plugin that you can use that can generate ads. On Blogger it's called AdSense, which is linked to Google, and you would tend to have an AdSense account where it can monitor how many clicks you're getting, how much money you're earning per click. Before all this, I will leave a link down below so that you can kind of, you know, use it as a reference if you're like, oh my god, you know, I'm trying to make notes and you're talking too fast. Just link down below, take your time. The AdSense on Blogger, it's a good platform. I can't speak for WordPress because it's not something that I've personally used. However, with Blogger, it was definitely something that I found quite nice. I had almost like a dashboard that I could use. Sorry, I have a dog that's like biting at my ankles right now trying to get off in the chair. The second way to make money from your blog is using affiliate links. There's a bit of controversy right now when it comes to affiliate links, and personally I believe that affiliate links are a fantastic way to generate money from your blog as long as you disclose them. If I could put an alarm and red kind of firing signals here right now, disclose your affiliate links. Just do it. The law now, you know, you have to disclose if you're making money for something. Affiliate links are not bad, however, because I like to think of affiliate links as a tip. You would tip your taxi driver, you would tip your waiter or your waitress, and you tend to tip in a general society if someone is providing a service for you that they go above and beyond. If you're coming to my blog and you see something that you like and you're like, oh, I would have never thought of that before, or if you came to my blog and you're looking at my gift guides and you're thinking, oh, I'd love to buy that for someone, you know, it's almost like saying thanks. Thank you for recommending me something that I would have not found elsewhere. It's a tip. It's not going to cost you anything as a user. However, it's like a couple of pence for me to say thank you. With affiliate links, you can typically sign up to something like Linkshare. That's particularly what I use, and a site called ShopStyle. Now ShopStyle is my preferred way to use affiliate links. If you notice, and I might put if I'm really fancy, I might do like a wee kind of screenshot of scrolling up on my blog and showing you where I use it. ShopStyle is a fantastic website to use if you are shopping from sites like John Lewis, from Selfridges, you know, massive huge corporations, House of Fraser as well, you know, massive companies that have loads of brands under their belt. You're wanting to recommend loads of brands all under one place. You can see what things have got higher commission than others. You might have a different commission rate per brand to brand, which is most likely. But again, it has a nice helpful dashboard that you can see how many people have clicked and how much money you've earned. I would definitely say using affiliate links is definitely something that is probably the best way to make money from your blog. However, it's only the best way to make money from your blog if you're abiding by the law and you are disclosing them when you can. Then we've got monetization out of the way. One of the biggest questions is how to direct traffic to your blog. And if you think about it, no one is going to stumble across your blog if you're not shouting about it. So if you have a blog, you put a blog post out and you don't shout about it, nobody's really going to visit it. You know, it's not really going to be something that, you know, you're just going to stumble across. It's going to be very hard to find you. This is where other social media sites can come in handy to help you grow your following. Not only grow your following, but sites like Instagram, when you can have features to link to your blog post, you can put them in your bio, to sites like from Twitter, where you can directly link to your blog post, are definitely going to help ways to bring in traction. You're going to have followers on the platforms anyway. You're going to have followers on the platforms to bring in traction. It's pretty stupid putting something up on Instagram and if you don't have any followers to look at it. Various people use various different tactics. How I personally gained my followers was I put myself on so many different platforms and I exposed myself to so many different opportunities that I gained followers very fast. One of the biggest jumps for me was when I was featured on Meghan Markle's blog at the time, which was called The Tig. I was the first and the last UK influencer to be featured on that blog. I was the only person from Britain, and obviously by that extension I was the only person from Scotland who had written for her in a blog post. That to me is an amazing achievement, and because of who she is and because of the whirlwind media exposure, I was in the right place at the right time to be featured on her blog. I managed to gain roughly about 8,000 to 10,000 followers in a couple of months, just due to the amount of exposure she was getting. Now, things like that aren't going to come along very often, as we all know. Meghan has then closed down her blog and all of her social media accounts, so that is not an opportunity to go down for. If you can write for massive publications like BuzzFeed, Yahoo, Metro, you know, these huge publications that I have written for myself, if you can provide decent pieces of content for them on a regular basis, you are more than likely to get picked up by people who like your content and like the way you're writing. You know, it's like an author. You're going to write 1,000,000 books before somebody picks up that one. And that one that was picked up by me was by Meghan Markle. And I am very thankful to this day that she did. Not only for the amount of exposure she gave me, I was exposed to millions. I was exposed to millions of people just because of one blog post that I did. Fair enough, I put my heart and soul into, but she posted it on so many different platforms. At that point I had blogged for about 5 years and I was finally having my content recognised for what it was. You know, I was having, you know, my content looked at by people who were like, this is amazing, this is awesome, you know, we didn't even know that places like this existed, and reading my content and loving my content so much that they now subscribe to my blog and they are now genuine followers that I count. Some of them I count as friends. You know, the amount of people that I met through it was unbelievable. Saying is, if you put yourself out there, you're more than likely to get picked up by that one person that will change your blog and change your outreach for good. To summarise, when it comes to growing your blog, put yourself out places of content as you can, whether it is, you know, pitching to sites, or whether, you know, it's pitching to newspapers or magazines, or showing people that you have this fantastic talent that you have when it comes to writing or photography or getting across a specific subject. Use that as your talent and sell yourself. Sell yourself to people, sell yourself to other blogs, sell yourself as pieces of content that you can have featured on various different sites. I have now lost count of how many sites I've been featured on. I'm well into the thousands at this point. And I love it. Like, it's amazing when you see people coming back and saying, oh, I discovered you on this, or I found you on that. And it is a great way for people to find you that wouldn't necessarily come across you if they were doing a Google search. So definitely put yourself out there. It's definitely the best piece of advice I could give. One of the other questions that I got when it came to blogging is how to make your content stand out. Quite a lot of people have realised that blogging is definitely something that they think they can do. When it comes to content, you definitely have to be passionate about it. You know, I have definitely put out content in the past where I haven't been as passionate about it, and it definitely shows. You know, my subscribers, my followers look and go, it's not your typical style, you know, and you know, that's fine. We all make mistakes. But when you're putting content out there, be passionate about it. It's 100% a reflection of you as a person. So use it as that. If you're a creative person, then make sure your content is creative as you are. Make sure that you are different. You know, we can have so many bloggers that put out the same fantastic content time and time again. But when you're scrolling up Instagram, you're kind of confused. Is that the same person, or do they know each other? Did they take the same picture, you know? So if you're looking for a way to create new content, even though if you're writing the same content, if you're creating the same content as a lot of other people, make sure that the content that you're creating is different enough and has your own personal skills and style that makes you stand out from the crowd. The last questions that I had is how to work with brands. I work with brands like Charlotte Tilbury, Pixie. I also have brands that I do my own PR with, that I work with on a very close basis. And you have decent enough content and you have regular content, brands will come to you. Make sure you have your email, you know, make sure you have a point on your blog where people can contact you, but brands will come to you. It is definitely something that brands are now starting to get quite savvy when it's coming to people. You know, they will contact you. You can absolutely contact brands if you want to. You know, if you want to contact a brand and you think, hey, you know, there's a press release that's coming out and I want to be a part of that, absolutely do that. You know, there is no reason why you shouldn't contact a brand. You know, if you were in an office job and you were working really long hours, you were working like a lot of time, and everybody around you got a promotion and you didn't, you would ask for it. You would say, hey, you know, I'm putting in the effort here, you know, I'm doing a lot of work, can I get a promotion? Can I be involved in this? 9 times out of 10 you might get shut down, you might get told yes, you know, you would ask for that opportunity. And that's what it is like when you ask for brands. You're asking for an opportunity. It's almost like a mini promotion. There is absolutely nothing wrong with asking a brand. You can only be told no. I will say is get on, if there's a specific brand that you're looking for, get on their radar. Start following them on social media, comment on their forms of social media, like their posts, be the pain in the backside that they keep thinking about when they're coming to content. If they keep, because 9 times out of 10, if you're liking on their posts, if you're commenting, they're going to be looking at your feed. So you know, that was a really quick rundown of the top kind of 5 questions that I get quite a lot about blogging. I know some of them I could go in depth for quite a long long video. The biggest thing, if you're going to take away from this, is get in touch with other content creators. If you're a blogger and you see another blogger who's just came into the industry and they're struggling, help them out. Use your platform to help them, because you were that person once. You were that person who started out a blog and had 0 followers at one point. So if it's something that you can help someone with, which I have done so many times and I've made some great friends out of it, you know, if it's something you can do to help someone, use that platform and be that person that can bring about the change, because you never know, it might be a massive blogger that comes to help you. You never know. So the one thing that if you can take anything away from this is be kind to other people, help out other bloggers and connect with other bloggers. We're all in the same industry. Look at each other as your work buddies. You might have a new work wife, you might have a new work buddy. Look at us as colleagues. We're all in the same industry and we're all just trying to make it. So connect with each other, create sense of communities, and that's one thing that I will say, that if you're just starting out, then connect with as many people as you can and get on a lot of people's radars, and you never know, you might just find a friend out of it. So that is a quick rundown of the questions that you've asked me as part of the Glasgow Girls Club Glow Getter. Such a fantastic name. If there's anything else you want to ask me, leave a comment down below and I will definitely answer it. and I just want to say thanks to Laura for asking me to be a part of this. Hopefully we'll get another video out with some other questions you want to ask me, and you know, let's get the conversation going. So I'm Molly from the Wednesday Edit, and goodbye, see you later.